Does adult animation have to be violent, gross, dirty, and play strongly off of mocking pop culture? It doesn't, but it regularly is. Now, there's a lot of adult animation I adore. I love to bits. I know that little kid versions of me are sneaking around their parents and protective watches and watching it, feeling oh so cool for getting the dirty jokes and the mature tongue-in-cheek jokes. I know they are. And sometimes, even adult animation has good story building. At most, I like age-neutral stuff, where it's cute enough for kids and funny enough for kids, but well written enough that, older people, teenagers, and adults can watch it. But no, I don't get a lot of that. I don't. Not enough, not as much as I'd like to, and sometimes I think I just give kids or teenager cartoons way more credit than they deserve. But still, some good quality adult cartoons do exist that aren't just comedy. Let's see, which one am I talking about? Definitely not Paradise PD. I watch it with the same fascination as I watch Dr. Pimple Popper. Disgusting and awful, but I can't look away. Yeah. Honestly, the last good adult animated show I can think of is Venture Brothers. I didn't watch Venture Brothers when it was out and it was a thing because I expected it to be like other, Adult Swim crap that was, gross and nasty, like Family Guy. But yeah, I actually did watch it one day and, it did have what I expected and more. It had a lot more. I think, the first few seasons, yes, I actually ended up watching a lot of the seasons. I didn't completely watch the whole thing, but I watched a lot. Yeah, it was meant for an older generation who wanted to make fun of Johnny Quest and classic, like, spy and adventure stories and all that stuff. I didn't watch growing up, so I didn't think was as hilarious or as exciting as it could be. I just kind of took it as it is. But, the superhero stuff with the villains versus heroes and all that, yeah, I can appreciate all that. And then after a while, you stop thinking of it as a spoof and think of it as its own show with its own soul and actually cares about its characters, for better or worse. In this case, like many cases with me, I love the villains. I love the Monarch and Dr. Girlfriend. They are fantastic. Oh, the Monarch is exactly that hammy, horrible kind of supervillain. Yeah, love to hate, hate to love. He is the reason we have Minions, I'm sorry to say. He's the reason we have the Harley Quinn show, I think. He is very, very much like Megamind. It is amazing. He never really feels guilty about his stupid decisions, but wow, does he do them with such joy? Like, this is Dr. Smurf's great-grandfather or something. It's amazing. He's all those, like, laughable, terrible villains, but this one, he almost has, like, Joker pride and the screechiest voice, and his choice of theme is butterflies. Honestly, I cannot look at another butterfly ever again without thinking of him screaming in this shrill voice. But you gotta respect the Monarch. He is fearless. He will dive into something without even thinking, and I don't know if it's like too dumb to live or just plain stubborn, but is he a hoot to watch. But the character you really root for is his wife, Dr. Mrs. the Monarch. That's a mouthful. I'm just gonna call her Dr. Monarch. At first I was kind of freaked out. It's like, damn, they made her voice hideous. But then I realized, oh yeah, that's part of the joke. Oh yeah, want to approach her until you hear a woman talk. Ha ha ha. And she has a lot of moments where she's like Kif from Futurama where she seems to hate her boss. But this, she genuinely does love and respect the Monarch. She knows he's an idiot, but she also thinks there's much more potential in him than he might really have. Or he would have if he wasn't so focused on the Venture family. But yeah, she's interesting to watch, okay? I liked watching her go back and forth with costumes to show how unsure she is. She doesn't really have any powers, but she's a pretty good tech engineer, and she does love the villain genre enough to really, root it out and take advantage of it. She's that person who's read the whole manual, knows what's going on, and just uses good common sense. And she just has such delight with the evil. Her journey was pretty interesting to me. First, she was just the unappreciated sidekick. Then you notice, oh yeah, Phantom Limb is kind of worse than the Monarch because he doesn't appreciate her as a person at all, where she and the Monarch actually do have a sweet kind of relationship. They talk to each other like a normal couple. They hang out. The Monarch does act like a brat more often than not, and she constantly coddles him, but it's nice that they're there for each other. It's sweet. But anyway, Dr. Monarch, she kind of goes through something. When the Monarch's career goes down, hers actually goes up. And seeing her not as the Monarch's wife slash babysitter, and her just, being that secret agent and doing what she's good at, being a good leader, was really cool to watch. God, I really love the 5th season where the Monarch, he's kind of like lost his villain credit and finds out when he moves back into his parents' old house that, oh yeah, his dad was actually a vigilante good guy. And he's like, that's terrible and horrible for my soul. But he takes advantage of it because he's jealous that his main, good guy that he likes to fight, he can't work anymore because apparently the good guys and bad guys now have, these number leagues where, a 10 can't beat a 4 because it's just too cruel. And honestly, I find that very respectful, very The Incredibles-like, But anyway, the Monarch, he does not want anyone else fighting his bad guy or fighting his good guy. He does not. So he and his henchman turned best friend, they put on the old costumes, they play vigilante, and they start killing other bad guys so he can be alone with his good guy. And his wife, she is the main hunter after him. And it is just such beautiful drama to they're at home and she's talking about how they're hunting him, and then it's like, oh God, woman, he's right in front of you. God, it's such good tension. Now the Monarch doesn't want to hurt his wife in any way. He really doesn't. It's not about her. It's about him, like everything is. But she just learns to hate the Blue Morpho, which is the Monarch's dad's persona and all that. And the tension between the two is just so fantastic. It was a great, great season. Everyone was scared of the Blue Morpho. It was wonderful. So I like the Monarch family. I like the villains and how they have barbecues and little neighborhood parties. I think it's funny, okay? When I always wanted an incredible series, I feel that's taken care of now that I've seen Venture Brothers. Oh, and who are the Venture Brothers? Oh yeah, Johnny Quest spoofs. Their dad's the good guy scientist, but he's kind of a douche, Yeah, he's that being a good guy doesn't necessarily make you a good person. Kind of like the opposite of Wreck-It Ralph. So, yeah. He is annoying. Brock Sampson, kind of terrifyingly boss. And I'm so happy that his voice actor, what's his name? He was Mr. Barkin. Yeah, this is the big manly, cool hero role he has been deserving of instead of all those goofy big guy roles. So I really liked his work in this. I think it's what he has earned. I liked it very, very much. Let's see, I like that they have this wizard as their next door neighbor. I thought that was very funny. It's aw, so sweet. Instead of a cup of sugar or the extra keys next door, you can actually help us with our weird supernatural problems. I found that really cute. I think it's sweet that he's a caring father to his daughter who, yeah, she's a goth with magic, but nice kid. I found that very cute. Oh, I also like in the later seasons how there's this big mafia fish boss, and he has this teenage daughter who, just happened to get some gills and all that, just cute mermaid stuff. Yeah, Serena, she's sassy. She's got that stupid great New York accent. Ugh, God. She starts dating one of the Venture brothers, and yeah, it's that whole, she's part of the bad guy family. He's part of the good guy family. Their bodyguards are constantly ripping them apart. Oh, it was cute. It was funny. Yeah, I liked it very much. The two twin boys, I hated in the first few early seasons because their naivety was just kill them already. Save us some time. But no, I genuinely did grow to care about them as they got mature and, turn into people with their own problems in later seasons. Yeah, that's just one of the things about growing up. It was very cool. So, all in all, I think this was a very special series, Venture Brothers. I was surprised by it. I was expecting to hate it and be disgusted by it, but I turned out to like it very much. So yeah, I found that special. I found it to be really well written, especially with the later half. And yeah, the show ended on a big cliffhanger that is interesting, but part of me kind of likes that it's a cliffhanger, because it's one of these shows where I don't think I could ever totally be satisfied with good or bad, because it doesn't really want, good to win or evil to win. It kind of is just where, okay, these are these people doing their jobs. Yeah, kind of just live through it. And I found that really smart and cool. So, yes, thank you, Venture Brothers, for existing. Yeah, you're all right.